WS Media and Events Limited presents the Wolverhampton Revival Cup Clash 2025. 6 DJs, 5 rounds, £1,000 cash prize. Winner takes all. Your competitors: Exodus Movements from Wolverhampton, from Birmingham Mikey EY, Bloodline Music, Country Bigs and Pool Blood, from Manchester Hustler Ghetto Hard, and Mr. Swing Easy from London. The date: Saturday the 24th of May 2025 at the Molyneux Stadium, Waterloo Road, Wolverhampton, WV1 4QR. The competition rounds and rules are as follows: 10-minute non-elimination, 1 for 1, anything goes, best of 10 and first to 6. There'll be no music after the year 1989 and no dub plates, no playbacks and no cursing. Clash starts at 10:30 p.m. sharp. Hosted by the Big Bad Captain and Country Judah. Sound system supplied by Bullet Movements. Advance ticket price at £20. Available online. Tickets are available from all the contenders on the bill. Hatman in Birmingham, Country Judah, or the general number 07398 262 753 for the Wolverhampton Revival Cup Clash 2025.
Oi there! That is it! Watch how the Big Bad Captain a play now. And a bad general this attack, and me I tell you if you change the station, you see yo, my wish when you drive out, your car broke down. Oi there! That is it! You know bad general this I represent for the Big Bad Captain. Right here on Skyline Radio, listen to the world station. Oi there! Simmer down Sundays. Lock the whole place, and that me I tell you.
Simmer down Sundays, I lock the whole place, and that me I tell you. Giving it a scrub of the dub right now. This is the Orange Juice rhythm track. Gave it a few weeks ago, courtesy of the Elevation. We're gonna get a scrub of the dub for now. So we're gonna hook up with a promoter for Wolverhampton Revival Cup Clash 2025. It's gonna be epic. Things are going.
Hello.
Good afternoon, Selekta Hype.
How you doing, Captain? You good?
Well, not as good as you, but me alright. You're
Nah, man, no, you do better than me, man.
You're promoting one of the biggest dances in Wolverhampton for 2025. That's why I say you better than me.
Yeah, it's looking that way right now. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. And what we're doing, we're gonna have a series of interviews with all the contestants that are going to be live on the platform. We're going to be speaking to Exodus Movements, Mikey EY, Hustler Ghetto Hard, Bloodline Music and Country Bigs and Poor Blood, alongside Mr. Swing Easy. And I said, it's only right that I speak to the main man first, before I even speak to any of the competitors, speak to the main man. This has been a journey, as we all know, and you've promoted this one since last year.
Yeah, since November.
And a lot of people are saying, why is he promoting this dance so early? Months and months and months before even the year had finished. So give people an explanation of why.
My reason is I kind of think quite big about something. I think when you're promoting something, if it's a big event, it gets promoted well in advance. So say, like, I'm not saying I'm the biggest promoter and this is the biggest event in the world, but if you look at, like, say Beyonce and she's going on a world tour, or Coldplay, or even Damian Marley or somebody, their promo, what they're doing, is months and months ahead.
That's true.
it's months ahead, so you know, say it's on. That's where it is, and then it gives you the chance to do super early bird tickets. It gives people the chance then to get second release tickets. But it's just the main thing, letting people know it's on, it's booked. There's no reason to wait if it's already happening.
Yeah,
If that makes sense.
that's true. But another thing that people are wondering, because I don't think everyone has seen the videos that you've put up, the promo videos, because a lot of people are still asking some questions that you've already answered. So
Okay, cool.
a lot of people are asking, why is there only one competitor from Wolverhampton when it is a Wolverhampton Revival Cup clash? There's only one. There's only one set of DJs, one sound from Wolverhampton.
Yeah. When we did it 20 years ago, it was a full Wolverhampton lineup. 20 years later, or 19 years later, when I asked as many DJs as I possibly could ask. And when I mean that I mean the ones that where people was giving me feedback saying, yo, so-and-so should be on it, so-and-so should be on it. And I did ask those DJs, and that's the reason why I made the video to let the people them know those were the DJs that people were talking about. Now, when we say Wolverhampton, it can't be just any DJ. It doesn't work like that because you put it on the show. You have to have fan base. They've got to have all the things. You can't just
they've got to be seasoned.
DJs and then say, yeah, we're just going to give them a grand.
Yeah, they've got to be seasoned.
Like so we had the list of the DJs, and when I tallied it up, those were the DJs that everybody was talking about, and all those DJs, turned it down in their own way, which I explained still.
Okay, so it looked like Wolverhampton has only got one roll of the dice. Birmingham have got 3 rolls of the dice.
I'm telling you, I'm Captain. I'm not even lying, man. Like you see right now, all in the WhatsApp group, and even between the Birmingham, I don't know whether they care about the £1,000 now because they're just trying to see who can outdo selling the most tickets. So when I say Birmingham's up inside the building, it's up inside the building. And they're going back and forth, and I'm like, yo, and every other minute, yo, run me a bucket, so-and-so's coming. And I'm like, all right, cool. It is what it is, man. But yeah, it's a shame because there's a lot of DJs, and if you watch the video, the DJs, them whose names I did say, you know what I mean? I hope they've seen it as well, because it's not about me, it's what the people they wanted. The people wanted to see them guys on the platform doing something. So it's not like I never said no or I didn't reach out to them. But it's good if they see it and say, well, I did. Oh, sorry. Say, wow, the people that were asking me, because there's about 4 or 5 DJs, and those were the top DJs that everybody from Wolverhampton was saying, why are they not on it, if that makes sense.
Yes. It's a very spicy lineup. And right now, looking at the flyer, you can't tell who is going to take this.
No.
£1,000 cash prize, and also the bragging rights for Wolverhampton Revival Cup.
I think
winner for 2025.
That's the thing as well. I think because Birmingham won it last year, if you remember.
Yeah.
They got this thing, of Birmingham. Like when I go places like Vinyl Thursdays or I talk to Soundman and that. There's always been this rivalry with Wolverhampton and Birmingham, It's been there for years.
There's not much of a rivalry right
it's
now.
It's all fun and banter and music and that, but it's like they want to get another one over on Wolverhampton again. You know what I mean? And then you've got Mr. Swing Easy. He's in London and he's super confident. And he's like lining up his minibus and knows that it's a really big event. And then again, Hustle Get a Heart, the my bridges in from Manchester who are just like probably the most low keys at the moment right now. They're staying really quiet in the WhatsApp groups and that they're not really saying nothing, but I can see that them reading the messages, but they're not saying anything. So again, silent but deadly. But overall, it is spicy. I can't tell you who's going to take it.
And what I've been hearing, a lot of people are pointing the finger at Mikey EY to say they need to watch Mikey EY for his energy and his fan base as well.
Yeah,
he's got a huge fan base.
It's funny that it says him because sorry to cut you. When we asked the DJs then to do a video promo, we said just do a video promo saying you're going to come to the dance and so. Everybody did a video and it was about probably say about a minute. Mikey EY went in a good 3 minutes, like going in, like how he's gonna do this and so, and it just sounded so exciting. But we had to cut it down to like 1 minute. But when you're right, man, he's one person who is super like gassed up, ready for this one.
And the reason why they say Mikey EY has got energy when he's playing his music, even when he's playing on his own. He's got a certain energy. And he's from the days of you know where he's coming from already.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
He's
definitely
already.
And I gotta I knew about Mikey. Like, I'm always gonna be super honest, especially if I'm doing like things or anything like that. I gotta say big up Archie D, because when there was a point where, because so many Wolverhampton DJs didn't enter, I was looking for a plan B, and it was Archie who says, yo, what about Mikey EY? He was a runner-up from the Gladiators, and I was like, wow, okay. He goes, want a link? And boom, 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 boom. Within 3 hours, Mikey EY was on it. So you know what I mean? It's and I explained in the video why Archie didn't, but at the same time how he helped me out anyway. So again, people need to, if they get the chance to watch the video, a lot of it gets explained in the video.
Yeah. Yes, it definitely does. So as from next week, we'll be interviewing them live on the show. As from next week, so are we going to tell them who's next week, or we're just going to wait until?
We'll surprise them every week.
We'll surprise them every week. You're not going to know who we're going to be speaking to. But
so it will be one DJ every week for 6 weeks, right up until the event. Is that right?
Right up until the event, yeah.
Okay, then. And we were saying that every week during your show for the next 6 weeks, it's we can give away one free ticket to the Wolverhampton Revival Cup Clash. So that's 6 tickets in total, but we'll do it once a week alongside you taking the time out to interview the DJs. Then.
I might even ask any of the DJs while I'm interviewing if they want to push out I'll have my question ready, but if they want to put a question on the platform while they're doing their interview, they're welcome to do that as well. It's not a problem.
Cool. We can do that. Well, if anything, and it's not no big deal. I could even just set up the WhatsApp group and just invite you in there, and then you can just join in as one because you're the host.
Yes.
So let's not forget about CNC Music Factory. 20 years ago, we're hosting. 20 years later, still on the stage. So fully respect that. But we can just invite you in the WhatsApp group, and then you can have all that information alongside them. So when you're ready to do the interviews, everything's good to go.
Okay, so they heard it. It is going to be live. It's official. We're going to be doing a 6 week promo for the Wolverhampton Revival Cup Clash 2025, speaking to the 6 DJs, and we'll get an insight of how they're going to tackle this clash, because it's a big one. It's a second year running, so everybody's gassed up about it right now. The whole shit are talking about it. So you've done a real good on the promo. So
I'd like back to the first question about how early I promoted it. Again, like the tickets are selling. If the tickets wasn't selling, I'd tell you, say, boy, it's sticky right now, But the tickets are selling, and people had an opportunity to buy super early bird tickets at £10.
Yeah.
So when they go up and it gets close to the date, or even if you come to the door and you don't have a ticket and you don't agree with that door price, you'd have to ask yourself, well, we was giving you this opportunity since January to buy a ticket for £10.
Yeah, that's true.
So why wait 6 months on the night to come to the door empty-handed? Because that's only going to put pressure on everybody, myself, because I've got to figure out finances, the door staff, who you're probably going to be trying to say call hype and this and the other, and the security are going to be like trying to. So it's just a case of those things, like grab your tickets from early, put your ticket down, it's £10. If you got your ticket from early, it's £10, and you don't end up coming, it's just £10 in it. £10 is not. I know times are hard and cost of living, but £10 isn't like you're gonna.
Nah, I got broke the bank.
Unfortunately, you have to pay £25 or something like that. Just take the gamble.
True.
Because it's gonna happen. It's not like it's. You see the flyer drop, and you see the rounds, and you see where the venue is. The venue's already paid for. That ain't no that can't cancel and they give me back my deposit. That done, man. If you cancelled, boy, you ain't getting back nothing, so it has to go on. So it's all those things for everybody to just help out. Grab your tickets them from early. Country Judah, Hatman in Birmingham, all the DJs them also have their tickets as well. And obviously, I'm not hard to find if you want tickets. I'm about.
And there you have it for this week. That's the first one. And the next week, we continue with the DJ roll call for next week. So thank you very much, Selekta Hype. I know the sun is shining. I know that you want to get
I'm not even lying, man. These fun days when you're on the radio right now, we have to give thanks, Captain, because we're listening to you outside in the sunshine. You're in the studio. Hope you got air conditioning and you got your drink, because I'm outside right now.
I've got everything on lock right now.
So big up yourself every single time, man. Big up Country, and thanks again, Captain, because this is a 6-week promo. These things don't even happen when you're putting on a dance.
That's true.
A full-on month and a little bit to push the event. So I super appreciate that you're taking the time out to even do that on your show. And again, thanks to you and Country for hosting the thing from 20 years ago. Thanks for all the advice that you give me behind the scenes. So I just super appreciate that. And people, make sure you're up inside the building, it's gonna be a heated one.
Woski. Thank you very much, Selekta Hype. Full joy.
No problem. You have a good show. You take care.
Sunday evening. Big up yourself to the max.
Okay, respect.
MWS Media and Events Limited presents the Wolverhampton Revival Cup Clash 2025. 6 DJs, 5 rounds, £1,000 cash prize. Winner takes all. Your competitors: Exodus Movements from Wolverhampton. From Birmingham, Mikey EY, Bloodline Music, Country Biggs and Paul Blood. From Manchester, Hustler Ghetto Hard and Mr. Swing Easy from London. The date: Saturday the 24th of May 2025 at the Molyneux Stadium, Waterloo Road, Wolverhampton, WV14QR. The competition rounds and rules are as follows: 10-minute non-elimination, 1 for 1, anything goes, best of 10 and first to 6. There'll be no music after the year 1989 and no dub plates, no playbacks and no cursing. Clash starts at 10:30 p.m. sharp. Hosted by the Big Bad Captain and Country Judah. Sound system supplied by Bullet Movements. Advance ticket price at £20. Available online. Tickets are available from all the contenders on the bill. Hatman in Birmingham, Country Judah, or the general number 07398 262 753 for the Wolverhampton Revival Cup Clash 2025.